Punch Boxing Talk. We're back with another one. How you doing out there, YouTube? Okay, look, it's kind of late. It's about 11 o'clock my time here, 11 p.m. And, I put out a video earlier, just kind of updating everyone on the Manny Pacquiao, Terrance Crawford situation. Well, and as I stated in the video, if I can figure anything out, if I hear anything, if we get any more details, we'll keep you updated. Well, we just got a bombshell, okay? Now, first of all, I put out a video 2 weeks ago talking about a possible Manny Pacquiao Jeff Horn fight. I think his name is Jeff. I don't even know who this guy is, and I highly doubt you know who he is as well, okay? Uh, look, guys, if it is true, like I said in my other video, right now, I was like, well, let's all be patient. Let's let everything work out. Let the facts unfold. Let's let the negotiations continue with Terrance Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. Okay, I mean, it's an in-house fight. Both guys, currently signed with Top Rank under Bob Arum, Top Rank Promotions, and I said, let's wait and see what happens. Okay. Well, this just happened. Now, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I put out a video, and I tell you, I mean, why hasn't this channel just like blown up? I mean, I bring you guys the news like a week or 2 week ahead of anyone else. You know what I mean? Even like say Brandon Rios and Victor Ortiz. I told you guys, they're gonna fight. What happened? The fight gets made. Anytime I bring you guys news, it happens. Or, and look, it's not a guaranteed thing. I'm not saying Pacquiao Horn is a guaranteed thing, but it's really looking that way. And, like I mentioned in the other video, if they take a fight like this, I can't support it. I mean, it's clear as day. They're fighting for money, and I can tell you what's going on. Bob Arum, he's reaching out to other promoters in different parts of the world. Okay, he's trying to basically strike up a business deal and using Manny Pacquiao as leverage. I mean, go down and look in my video catalog, and there is a video titled "Is Bob Arum using Manny Pacquiao as leverage or as a bargaining tool?" And he is. I mean, basically, okay, he's telling this Australian promotion company, hey, I'll get you a fight with my guy, with Pacquiao, if we can team up, right? I mean, it's just shady as hell. I mean, think about it. Bob Arum, sitting there, okay, with this man right here and telling him, hey, I'll get you we'll get the fight done if we can team up. And, because I want to make Top Rank a global promotional company. Right now, it's predominantly, in the States, in the United States. And we know, Bob Arum has interest in Dubai, China, Australia, just all over the globe, okay? And again, using Manny Pacquiao as a bargaining tool. And how Manny can be okay with this, I don't know. I don't get it. And I'll show you this guy here. I'll give you some details. But look, I mean, honestly, here's the fight we should get right here: Manny Pacquiao, Terrance Crawford. Now, Bob Arum is saying basically there is no way in hell the fight is going to take place in the beginning of 2017. In my previous video, I mentioned Manny cannot fight in June. Bob Arum, talked about a possible Crawford-Pacquiao fight in June, but then Michael Kantz of Manny Pacquiao's team, said no because of his Senate duties. He's a politician now. He would only be available to put a fight together in April. So Bob Arum is really playing on that. He's using that as saying, oh, well, okay, well, if it's got to be April, then, here's what we can do. We can hook up with this guy and put a fight together with Horn, okay? I mean, that's basically what's going on. Now, I'm going to read you, I mean, this is breaking news, guys. I mean, this is, just hit the internet. And like I said, I mean, I broke the story 2 weeks ago before anybody had it, just talking to the people that I know. I didn't get anything off of, Google or Facebook. Now, I have people I talk to and, that I get my information from. But anyway, let me read this. Okay, like I said, this is breaking news, hot off the presser. Okay, according to Top Rank CEO Bob Arum, the next ring appearance for WBO welterweight champion Manny Pacquiao will take place outside of the United States on a date in April or May. Okay, because of the training camp and the Senate duties, it's got to be in April. Okay, his last two fights took place in Las Vegas, with the November contest against Vargas taking place at the, we all know, Thomas Mack Center. In a recent interview, Pacquiao's advisor Michael Kontz revealed his boxer required a guarantee of at least $20 million to face WBC WBO junior welterweight champion Terrance Crawford, who is also promoted by none other than Top Rank. Okay, remember, they put out a demand. We want $20 million. Like I said, that's Manny's price tag. That's what Manny gets per fight. I don't see that as a duck, okay? Arum says Crawford will not be Pacquiao's next opponent. I repeat, Arum says Crawford will not be Pacquiao's next opponent because his company is looking to stage the Filipino star's next fight outside of the United States. Okay, there'll be no Pacquiao-Crawford fight in the first 6 months of the year, definitely, Arum told the Millennia Times. Okay, he's giving an interview with, a Filipino reporter, newspaper, via overseas, on a phone call Tuesday, which is today. Today is Tuesday, January 3rd, I believe. So, I mean, the phone call took place earlier today, and again, Bob Arum said there will be no Pacquiao Crawford fight in the first 6 months of the year, definitely. I mean, without a doubt. Then he went on to say only if the fight will be in the United States, but we're not planning the next fight in the United States, so we're also not planning on Crawford right now. I think Manny Pacquiao is more than just a boxer because he's representing the Philippines. It's good for him to fight in places around the world. Same way Muhammad Ali fought so many fights outside of the United States. One possible opponent for Pacquiao, 59-6-2, 38 KOs, is undefeated rising contender Jeff the Hornet Horn. He's got a record of 16-0 with 1 draw, 11 KOs. He's ranked number 2 by the WBO and recently signed up to Top Rank as part of a co-promotion with Duco events. So, like I said, Top Rank is trying to partner up with Duco, D-U-C-O, Duco events, an Aussie promoter. Okay, now that the new year is over, I'm going to finalize a location because we're looking out. They probably meant to say seeking out an opponent, depending on locations like in Australia, England, Middle East, or maybe even in Mexico. That's what I want to do with the last period of Manny's career. Wow. I mean, look, guys, this is big. I mean, this is huge. Arum said, I want him to be known as a worldwide fighter. Jeff Horn is a good possibility. I will be flying to the Philippines soon once I finalize every detail. Another possible opponent for Pacquiao, although later on in the year, is WBO super featherweight champion Lomachenko. If the weight limit could be worked out, a possible fight against Loma could also happen next year in the U.S. if ever Loma goes up to the welterweight class. He is presently weighing at 135. He'll be fighting in March, Arum added. So, okay, we have two breaking stories here. I mean, we got confirmation of Vasily Lomachenko will be fighting in March 2017. Okay, and, Manny Pacquiao, he's not going to fight in the U.S. He'll be fighting in April. In the Middle East, what did he say here? In the Middle East, Mexico, England, or possibly Australia. But it's really looking like Jeff Horn, guys. I mean, wow, I'm blown away. I mean, what do you think? Uh, it's hard for me to defend it. It really is. I feel like Manny is being used as a pawn right now. Okay, let me show you Jeff Horn right here. I feel like Manny is being used as a pawn. I think Bob Arum, uh, he's literally using him as a human bargaining tool. He's going to this guy's promoter, this Duca Promotions, and saying, "Hey, I'll give you a fight with Manny Pacquiao. All you got to do is sign right here on the dotted line." And now, we're co-promoters, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, and for him to try to turn Manny Pacquiao into a Muhammad Ali, where he fought like on a first of all, Muhammad Ali, uh, had a lot of issues, and he had to go overseas and fight, because he could no longer fight in the U.S. So, Manny Pacquiao doesn't have any kind of restrictions like that. So, I think it's a bad comparison and really kind of a cheap shot. It's very, I think, disrespectful to the great Muhammad Ali to compare what they are doing to what Muhammad Ali did. And if you know the history of Muhammad Ali, you will completely agree with my comment. I mean, this is just low, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. What's going to happen at the end of 2017? They're not going to take the Crawford fight. I mean, is something going to happen in the Philippines? Are they going to have a natural disaster and Manny Pacquiao, he's going to be unavailable? This is not looking good. I don't like it. Is it a duck? Yeah, I mean, man, yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to go ahead and say, yeah. I don't think, again, I'm not blaming Manny Pacquiao, but in a way, I kind of am if he's going along with it. I mean, it seems to me, guys, like this is more of a business venture, right? I mean, they're coming up with a business plan right now. It's not, it's not about boxing. It's about business. And I know, don't get me wrong. I know business and boxing, I mean, they go together like two peas in a pod. But my point is, they're using boxing to promote their business. I mean, to grow their business. And that's all it is. It's no longer about, Pacquiao's, his legacy, right? It went from legacy to dollar signs. It's like, Bob Arum is trying to cash out on Manny Pacquiao, and I don't like that. But what I don't like even more than that is Manny Pacquiao is willing to go along with it. I mean, think, if you're Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum, you get a phone call one day and he said, "Look, I'm trying to, we're trying to expand Top Rank. We got a good business opportunity here, but all you got to do is fight this guy. But hey, he's a #2 contender, so we, it's not like, this guy's a bum or whatever." But, I mean, come on. Pacquiao's going to just, he's going to win. He's going to blow him out of the ring, man. I mean, but, hey, it might backfire, right? I mean, a lot of times, these shady business deals, they kind of backfire. But what do you guys think? I mean, I don't mean to babble, but, man, I mean, I'm literally working it out in my head right now. It's breaking news, breaking story. It just hit the web. And, I heard it from my people 2 weeks ago, and I didn't believe it. If you go back and listen to my video or watch my video, I thought, well, they're probably just like kicking the can down the road. You know what I mean? They're just bouncing ideas off the wall or whatever. It's like throw it against the wall, see what sticks, right? I mean, that's kind of what I thought. But now, I mean, shit, it looks like they're really, they're really going to do this, But yeah, this guy here, I mean, check it out. I mean, I have no idea who these people are. And, and I realize, we have our American boxers and we have the UK boxers. And, it's like every country, they have their own boxing stars. And, I'm sure, I mentioned in a lot of my videos, I mean, you guys, like, should check out, YouTube, and it's like these countries, they have their own like boxing megastars that you've never heard of, but this guy is not one of them. I mean, he's not. He doesn't have much of a following. Let's see, when did he debut? Let's see, debuted, I mean, 2013, okay? We're about to hit 17, 14. So he's been, fighting as a professional for 4 years. I mean, 4 years. I mean, think about where was Pacquiao, during his 4th year. I mean, that's where this guy is, okay? I don't know, man. It's a shame, just, like, share, subscribe. Really, I want to know what you guys think about the fight. And, do you blame Pacquiao? Do you blame Arum? Or is it like the whole party is guilty? Or, maybe should we sit back and wait, because we know Bob Arum likes to put out a lot of garbage. He kind of just like puts out a lot of crazy comments, and later they fall apart. But guys, I kind of think I kind of have to go with it right now. I mean, he's on the phone. He said he's flying to the Philippines to finalize the deal. Okay, like what deal? It's like, they're talking about a possible opponent with Jeff Horn. But then Bob Arum said, but yeah, I'm about to fly out to the Philippines to finalize the deal, meaning to get Pacquiao to sign the contract. Jeff Horn will probably go to the Philippines, get him to sign the contract. They'll probably do a little photo op, and we got Pacquiao, Jeff Horn. Anyway, guys, leave your comment below. Counterpunch Boxing, we are out.